Well, there we go. Hello. Crazy YouTube. Hello YouTube. Not been here in ages. This is, oh, it's like a strange old friend coming back again. So, yeah, welcome to the Lure Lab live on Tuesdays. This will be the new home of Tuesday lives. So if you remember, from now onwards, Tuesdays will be live from the Lure Lab at around 12 o'clock. Hello Gaz, how are you doing? Oh, this is going to be weird because I'm going to see everyone's usernames, so I'm going to have to try and make those into usernames to faces. There we go. Right, so we finished yesterday, do a live on Facebook on a Monday. We finished yesterday with motor oil still to do. So this is it. So next after this is going to be Oh Yeah Blue, Oh Yeah Gold, and Oh Yeah Silver, which are really nice colours. So we'll see. That one's got a bit of a flash on it. So that one's deader than a doornail already. It's the joy of making lures. So we'll just keep going. We'll see who turns up, and if anyone does, awesome. This is potentially a new audience, so every now and again I will disappear, but that's so I can hang the lures up that I've just made, and that they go on a curing rack or wall where they will cure before they get shipped out. So again, that was a hopeful one. Wasn't really. I don't need these Claw 21s, but I'm trying to build up some stock. It's not mirrored. It's come through true. Oh, okay, awesome. Or has it? Or has it? And you're just messing with me. We'll see. We'll see. Have you had any bugs escape, Gaz? That's the question. That's the question. And what was that? Hey, Paul's here. Hey, Paul. Hey, Big Cliff Angling Adventures. Just saying to Predator Punk, Gaz, that I've got to get to know people's YouTube names. No, it's not mirrored. Okay, cool. Yes, that's where. Just watched your video, Paul. Your zombie blood video. Liked it. Left a little comment, little like. Already subscribed. So all those things are done. We are just picking up where we left off yesterday, and that was motor oil. So again, if you're just watching this, you're watching it after the fact that it's live, then I will disappear every now and again just to hang these up, but I'll try and remember to get them cut and prepared here, and then bugger off, so it won't be Glenn's banned off of YouTube. Oh dear. No escapees. Nice. Good. Makes me sleep better at night knowing that they're not going to escape. If you've just turned up, say hi, up and say hi back, and it won't be so weird. Right, so just finished off the motor oil, and again, just to get down to a nice amount of excess which can be reheated later. Hey Hey Ray, how you doing? Good to see you. Just trying to keep it, trying to use stuff up, keep stock going, nice and easy. Tony's here. Hello Tony, how you doing? Sammy's here, how you doing? The YouTube. See, it's all different now. It's all different. Hopefully we're good. Yeah, I'm good, Ray. I'm good. It's another day, another dollar. More Claw 21s. So I'll let you into a mindset. See, already. Didn't even think about it. I'll try and do this more and more. Preparing to hang rather than just buggering off and doing this all off a shot. So when people turn up and go, there's no one there. But how is everybody? How is the wider world of everyone on this Halloween? It is Halloween, isn't it? Yeah, 30 days after. Yeah, 31st. There you go. Working hard or hardly working? I mean, Gaz is here, so that's standard. Good stuff. Good stuff. Right. I'll hang these and then we'll get on to some other stuff. Right, next up is going to be some Oh Yeah Blue, which is a lovely colour. Saw in your video, Paul, that you had a nice little flourish on the Oh Yeah Blue on the Finesse Fry. They're nice. Oh Yeah Blue's a weird one. It's a weird one for me to make because I'm trying to make a lot of stock. And it's primarily a shad and fluke colour. It's generally a baitfish mimic, isn't it? So to build up a lot of stock of Claw 21s, the reason for building up a lot of stock of Claw 21s is that I would like to go into a few more retail outlets. A few more. I want to go back into retail just for that steady income stream. And the Claw 21, if it's it can go in a box and lay flat, it'll be fine. That's what I'm trying to work out, is what we can do. So primarily I think there's going to be 5 or 6 colours I'm going to go with for retail in Claw 21s. The trouble with your paddle tails and the like is the tails deforming, and obviously I don't want to go heavily into packaging clamshells and that sort of thing just to get the lures out there, whereas I think the Claw 21's quite a good flagship, and the FFS obviously. But I've got an idea with the FFS and I don't want to get it out there into shops if I'm going to do this with the FFS. So there's got to be some thought process going on. What do you think of that then? How do you think that's? Do you think that's going to work out? So Claw 21's out in the shops. I'm not talking big shops. I'm talking the small guys like people I've got contacts with already. So Tackle Shack. Who else is there? The Tackle Shop Ely. Street Fishing London. My Fishing Lures. Both good guys. So just start small, but spread a bit. That's a thought process. It's a thought process. Booby trap your own cup. Future fishing. Who's future fishing? That made me Google. I can't Google while I'm on here. Oh, thanks, Paul. Thanks, Paul. And say hello to Madam Boots. When it's safe to do so, obviously. Yeah, I'm glad you like that blue. Oh yeah, blue. Big tackle shop in Newark. Should know that, shouldn't I, really? Should know that. Yeah, so I'm thinking about more of a POS, point of sale, not piece of shit, display. So at the counter, you know how you get kids to buy loads of sweets at the supermarket. Yeah, Sammy, that's my thought process. Is that get the flagship lure out there, and it is the Course 21 kind of is the flagship, even though the FFS is there. But photographically or photogenically, when you see a picture of an FFS, it's a bit boring, isn't it? It's just a stick. Whereas the Course 21, you can imagine it flappy and thumpy and in a big perch's mouth. So that's the thought process behind it. But that's that. FFS, I'm thinking about doing a little wee redo, just because I didn't design the first FFS mould. That was another Luremaker. I didn't do it exact copy when I did the micro FFS, and I'd like the micro FFS to be exactly the same as the FFS. So that's the thing there. And I might add a little lump and bump here and there to it. We'll just see how it goes. I mean, it's good as it is, but maybe keep that slim profile and just do something with it. Now it's single colours as well, makes life a lot easier. I haven't got to worry about orientation so much. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. What are we doing? Oh yeah, blue. Gonna need some blue powder. I need a little spoon to transfer into a big spoon. Every time I say big spoon, little spoon, I want to say cardboard box. That's not right either. Right, so with this we cook it first. We then sprinkle and stir, and try and get things going that way. And you can add the powders at the start, but I find sometimes you can actually scorch the powder if you're cooking too much. So one way to get out of that is to do the powder once it's cooked. And up here, out of shot, is my little recipe. So the mine's going, marbles, lost them ages ago, can't find them. So I'm writing down what I'm making as I go along. Could be the fumes, don't know, it could be the coffee, who knows. But it's there. Yeah. There's a lot of voids to fill. If you're just watching this for the first time ever, there's a lot of voids to fill because there's cooking, and there's cooling, and there's mixing, and then there's cooking a bit more, and all that time there's a lot of void to fill. So I'll ask some questions. Throw some questions my way. Penguins with knees, I still don't know. I'm sure they do, but I don't know where they are. I mean, they're going to be on their legs, but I know where babies come from, and you should too. So anything lure related, what I'm doing related, yeah, ask away. I'm here for you. Right, that could do with a little bit of a stir. Once that had not too much of a stir, a little bit of a stir. It's down at the 45s. Yeah. Right, what do I need in this? I've got a lot of fry. I might do quite a bit of 50 fry in this because that's going to be off of Paul's video. I'm going to get some orders for that. Thank you, Paul, appreciate it. So I'll do some 50 fry. I do need some 50. Something in the workshop that's just vented, and I'm not sure what it is because there shouldn't be anything gassed up. It's not me. So I need 50 fluke, 50 fry. That's what we're going to do. And obviously what we need to make. So I'm going to check what we need to make and do that. Oh, funny old thing, we need 50 fry and 50 fluke and 75 fry. So tell you what is nice in is micro FFS, so we'll do that as well. Let's get the last, see how hot that is, because that's giving off some, so maybe that little stir in between. No, that did sound like I did fire up the compressor the other day. Just go check, because the heating's come back on, isn't it? We're at that time of year where we're trying not to use too much heating, but it's coming on, and there is heating out here. I think I'll leave it. If I see something. No, it was just the last remnants in the compressor. That was worrying. Yeah, it does look nice in in the micro FFS and FFS. So I reckon that's what we're doing. This looks like there's a bit of moisture in this plastic, which is very strange because I didn't gas it, did I? I didn't gas it. There you go. I've got to gas it after, so we'll gas it. We'll get that. We'll get this in. Jesus Christ, I should have done all this yesterday. So what I like to do with the powder is I put all my powder in here, and yeah, it is that much, and then transfer it over to a bigger spoon, and then tap it in. Don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. So you might be able to see that down that bottom corner. So instead of making it the powder can clump, so if you do it in first and then whisk it, you will get you won't get any clumping, but you can scorch the powder. So I prefer to do this, stir it once it's already cooked, and then degas it. So I've got that option. Right, here we go. This is, I'm guessing that's Dylan. I hope it's Dylan down there, just turned up, because not being on Facebook, I've got to try and work out who's everyone's FaceTube names. I've got to work out everyone's YouTube handles, and some I know, some I don't. So if you're there, just tell me your alias, i.e. your real name as well, just in case it's not what you use on YouTube. But either way, welcome. Right. I know we're going to have some incognito people because they're watching and they should be at work. Just by laughing and saying "ha ha, it's me" doesn't help if I'm assuming it's you and you haven't said yes or no. It's the world we live in. I need a call sign table. So I need a call sign chart of who everyone is, so we can all have call signs. Yeah, this will take. It takes longer to do it this way, but it's cleaner. It's a much cleaner way of working with powders, adding them after the fact. So there we go, that's all added. And now we're going to get the black glitter. So for those that don't know, there we go, that's how it looks as it comes out, and these powders work well when they've got something to reflect off. So you put black in there, either a tiny drop of black. Bloody hell, 11 people watching, holy moly. If you put a tiny drop of black in there, colourant, it will give it something to reflect off, and also the glitter. So I like glitter to do it. So from that before, there's the after, just by adding that black. So that's what we do. That's how it comes out in the end. I'll add these in. Always better to add to the hot plastic, then I don't have to take it back up to that cooking temperature, which can then lead to burning and scorching, and no one likes that. Like I said, this is a lovely finesse fry or finesse flute colour, but also I like it in a Craw 21. I like everything in a Craw 21. Especially in the smaller sizes. This in the smaller size Craw 21 or the K2, absolutely amazing. And actually, to be honest, I do need a lot of both of those. So we'll cook this up, make what we need, and then add more lures as we go. So take that up nice and slowly. God, I feel like it's getting more and more like a cookery program than anything else, isn't it? Right, I'll grab the cooling rack and just show you that. Right, so this is all we got in Oh Yeah Blue, and there's the gold at the back. So we've got some Craw 21s, so probably don't need to do that. We've got some K250s, which are just dangling away there. There's our flukes and fry. Got the frogs. This is pretty much, I haven't added to that since doing all the photographs. There we go. Right. What did I say? So we want some of those. Actually, yeah, we do those along with the Finesse Fry 75 because that works nicely because they're the same size moulds. Then we can whip those out and chuck in the 50 fry, which is probably over here somewhere, or not. There's the 50 fry, I had it earlier. There we go. We're all in. That's what we need. Now what we don't need, I'm going to make some stock of probably get a small batch of 6 or so extra 40mm 421s. Do that. Probably going to can't fish. Can't fish, won't fish. Yeah. That's that. I'm going to need one of those on there. Hopefully I can get that out of the way. Yep, that'll clear it. Give that a little stir. There we go. That's all gelling up nicely. Yeah, I might have to have a look at this whole camera flip. So I don't know. I can't see it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they keep it true to what it is, if it's all backwards, or I think TikTok's backwards, isn't it? Or is it? I don't know. I don't know. It's yeah. I don't know. Yeah, TikTok was difficult. I alluded to it the other day. I tried to send a message to say I've noticed that to go live you need 1,000 followers. I think I've got 580. I don't really push it. But I did read somewhere that you could send them a message, so if you go live on that platform and advance your content production, so to go live. Sent a nice message, as you do, mind my P's and Q's, and got a message back saying, yes, if you want to go and use a TikTok shop, you should go on this. It's basically just a bot. It picked up my message and had answered in the best way it knew how, which was to spout off some old shite. The world we live in. The world we live in. On FB, I'm on the right. Oh, okay. See, I'm looking at myself. I am on the right. That's weird. I don't know. So, what you're saying, this isn't going to work. No. Because no matter which way I point, so this is my right hand. It's my left. Makes no odds, does it, out there? It's like a child finding something for the first time. As you get older, you get onto this whole tech thing. Everything's just amazing. Everything's amazing. Right, talking of amazing, let's not mess this one up, because this will look amazing. It's all magic. It's all magic. It's all smoke and mirrors and a lot of magic. We should probably talk about fishing. Who likes fishing? Some awkward silences at parties. I'm not good at them either. Anyway, yeah, going fishing tomorrow. Fishing tomorrow. What would you like to see me use? Bearing in mind it's a small streamy river. You've seen it, it's like a little canal. Is there anything you guys would like to see me use? I've been using the FFS, micro FFS a lot, and it's been doing very well. Maybe you want to see me use the larger version. Maybe you want to see me do a little bit of Mojo fishing. So that is basically a very small Carolina. Usually either a split shot or like a float stop and a Texas weight. I might, you know, you can give me all the bits and pieces that you want, but it might be on the day that it's no good for that situation. But is there anything that you guys? Why am I doing that? Is there anything that you guys that want to see me fish with tomorrow on my local spot? Yeah, take care, Gaz. Can't believe Gaz is going for a lunch break and leaving the live stream to go and have lunch, as opposed to I've got to go, I'm at work. Brilliant, brilliant. Oh, right. Use everything so you see what you bought. What did you buy? I can't remember what you bought. Use a finesse fry. Should do, shouldn't I? Can I use it like a stick bait? Just do a species challenge on the Wednesday to see how many you can catch in a set time limit. Well, really, the only the main species in there is perch. There are next to no chub. There's a few pike, but everyone knows I'm not really a pike angler, and there's a few zander. Lots of mud, so really it would just be numbers of perch. I kind of do that every week, and I'm trying to only catch small ones on a Wednesday. So yeah, I'm actually thinking, in my mind, here's my mind, not using a stick, which is difficult because I love using a stick. I have got something that so as we all know, floating baits are the thing. The plasticine I used is a floating blend, but it doesn't hold up the weight of a hook in the small sizes. You know, the bigger you go in the bait, the more floaty it is, but then the bigger the hook. But floating isn't always good. A floating bait on Carolina is no good. You've got 2 foot hook length, and all of a sudden you're just popping up something up here. It's not a great presentation. So a bit like everything else with the soft plastics is that if you make them bigger, the end user can always cut them down. So the finesse worm is a 5-inch worm, but I've used that sort of 2-inch as a Ned, and that works very well. Before the micro FFS, was cutting down the FFS down to 2 inches, that worked very well. The beetle claw was designed to be cut down, but the thing you can't do, you can't make a floating lure sink and lay flat and have a nice slow drop unless you start using lots and lots of putty and things like that. But you can make a non-floating lure float. So ignore the Heath Robinson of this, but that's what I'm going to start playing with a little bit. Is a tiny bit of foam on the back of the hook on the Claw 21. Might do that tomorrow with some of the 40mm Core 21s. Obviously, I've just tried that and put it in the fish tank to see if it works. It does. So that can be refined a little bit, maybe cut into a nicer shape rather than just a big old square. But you can put a nice bright colour on as a target. Yeah, I'll see how that works. It's how I started this. Just started it by having a go, do DIY, putting a bit in there, ripping your trousers. Frogs. I wouldn't actually use frogs this time. Oh, you bought tadpoles and frogs. Yeah. Frogs wouldn't be my main thing this time of year, to be honest. Because I've got so many creature lures, I tend to keep frogs until the spring, not to match the hatch, but just because I like them on the surface. I like them on top. Yeah. I mean, a frog on the bottom is just a creature bait on the bottom, isn't it? I've given this idea to a couple of people so far, Paul, and they've sent me photographs of the lures in tanks and things like that. And to be honest, they look really good. And my own little delve into it, but I've not fished it yet. One person has fished it, and it works nicely. So yeah, it's just one of those things that you just think, that should work. That should work. It will work. I mean, Christ, we stick a bit of foam on top of boilies for the carp, so why shouldn't you use a bit of foam on the back of a lure to make it float? I mean, let's face it, necessity is the mother of all inventions. I think I'm going to get yeah, that's it. You can add a tiny flash of colour just where it needs it. You know, around the hook point. Maybe I'll do that for a little bit tomorrow. Ah, Mr. M, how are you doing? I was just saying that sometimes it's good to have a sinking bait, i.e. on a Carolina, rather than a floating one, but therefore you can make a lure float, but you can't make a floating lure sink in the same manner. So I showed this. I showed this little bit of Heath Robinson engineering, and also mentioned that some people had a go on it. So, but I didn't mention who. Didn't mention who it was. But I did say the photographs that those people sent me were very promising. But maybe I think I might give that a go tomorrow. Maybe rig up a few of the little Claw 21s. That's what I might do then. So I might tomorrow. I'll have might be a small Claw 21 day. I'll set up a rod for a Mojo, and I'll set up a rod as a floating crawl. Yeah, that was just for show. Yeah. So have you tried a bit of foam, Steve, to pop things up? Right, here we go. That's oh yeah, blue in the micro fry, 50mm finesse fry. Lovely little blue sheen to it, like Paul was saying on his video, just like a roach fry. And got it on the bigger, so there we go. And we can demold the micro FFS. Holy moly, someone likes the live stream. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's beat that YouTube algorithm on a Tuesday. And there is the oh yeah blue in the finesse micro FFS. There we go. So we didn't need these, but we did need those, so I'm going to hang this up now and I'll be back in a second. I always think this is the moment when someone is going to come into the live stream for the first time ever and see no one here. So I'm just hanging up baits. So if you just turned up, the other guys have say hello. Oh, Peter, like you. Hello. That, Pete. That's it. That's it. You're now free of the confusion. You're free to use the other colours. So there we go. I'm just going to hang these guys up. That sounds like a nice little plan for tomorrow, to be honest. I don't think we might have a bit of rain tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow's live stream is all dependent on whether it is absolutely persisting. Haven't looked at the weather. But after I got my phone well and truly soaked the other day, I don't really fancy going through that again. Anyone else fishing midweek? Anyone else managing to get out? Did everyone find Sammy's out on Friday? hopefully it'll be a cow pie kind of a day for you on Friday, mate. Tomorrow I'm going out around between midday and 3. Depends on what time I get my arse in gear and get the packaging done. Because it's a live stream day, I'm trying to get out a little bit earlier. I'll try to get started a bit earlier, get down the post office. Hopefully there's not too much of a queue, and get fishing. But I do realise that it's dark by about 4 o'clock now, isn't it? Which is good. Good feeding spell. Should catch that feeding spell nicely. Right, so we do need to do some. Oh yeah, we do need to do something else. We need to do the 50mm flukes. Oh, PB hunt for someone else. Nice, nice. I hope their PB's like £3. Then it's a nice, a nice easy session for you. Easy-ish, anyway. £4. I'm sure you can do that for him, mate. £4. So, what you're looking at, 70 centimetre plus. I think you got that. I think you got that nicely in the bag. What my thoughts on night fishing? If Dylan, if you look through the FFS Lures group, you'll see that the majority of my zander are taken in the dark. I've had some very nice perch whilst zander fishing, but I don't actively target perch. I know other people do. Some people actually go out and lamp them, so they spot them in the water and then cast to them. That's a very that's a dividing technique. I found that if I have fish on the lamp, that it's not a good thing, to the point that I move as soon as I light up the sky with light for photographs. That's that spot done for me. It's if it's a small venue. If it's a big venue, then it doesn't really matter. But no, 100% zander after dark. I mean, people catch carp after dark, pike after dark. I catch a lot of pike after dark as bycatch as well. So yeah, nighttime fishing, dark lures or white, June bug or white. I am 99% on June bug at night time. It's a silhouette, it's on a drop shot. They're looking up, they're seeing it, they're smashing it. Job done. He wants a double. Don't we all? Don't we all? Look at this colour, look at that. So you saw that earlier, how without the black it was a bit meh, wasn't it? But add that black glitter, makes it lovely. Go-to zander lure, 100mm, Sammy's going to disagree, 100mm finesse fluke in June bug on a drop shot, and a size 2 wacky DS hook, and with the 100mm I wouldn't go anywhere lower than 5 gram drop shot weight, because I want to be able to move the lure, feel it, move it, let it go slack a little bit, and then I want it to come back up to the weight. But on a bigger lure, if you go too light on the weight, you're not going to feel it. So go around 5 gram for that 5 gram lure, and you'll be able to feel it better. That's it. Sammy is all about the 75mm fluke, which works massively well for him. I've just found that 100 works for me. So it's yeah, but flukes and a drop shot, killer method. See, Sammy said it. You're welcome, Dylan. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. Right, let's get this, the last little bit that we actually need. So I don't need the FFS, but it's already marked up. It's already in the clamp. I'm going to treat myself to a new clamp or a new vise. That'd be good, wouldn't it? And I can just go bop, 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 job done. And keep that production up. Whee, there we go. I might not do the extra 421s. I think that I'm better served by doing some 50 fry in this colour. Yeah. Wow. Someone's messaging. Should be watching. Yeah, I think we're probably... I could reheat that and get some 21s out of it. But to be honest, I need to get stuff done for tomorrow. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that as an amount to leave to reheat next time. Therefore, it's not an excessive amount, and done. Yeah. I think I've got June bug and white flukes in 75 and 100 mil. Alright, so that's that and that's that. Let's get that one over there. This one here. Demold that. And we'll go on to the... I think we'll do one more. We'll do the silk. Do gold. Hey Bailey, how you doing? Don't know why you messaging me during the live stream. Yes everyone, it was Bailey. We do, oh yeah, gold. Not sure what I need in that. That's another lovely colour. Very similar to oh yeah, blue, but obviously with gold. So it's going to be the same method. Similar lures to making it, I think. You know, they are the oh yeahs are the fly and fluke baits, aren't they? No, yeah, Sammy's got that. No, the Wacky DS is just the hook, Wacky / drop shot hook. I prefer a nice wide gape hook as opposed to the drop shot hooks you can get. So I'm actually going to put the drop shot hooks that I've got up on sale because they don't sell very well. So I'm just going to put them on. But the wide gape, it's just a throw over from when I started drop shotting and using those hooks. The wide gape hook, Wacky DS, is awesome. I'll show you. There you go. It's just a nice wide gape hook. It's got a little outturned eye there, which makes it sit a little bit better, but to be honest, I prefer that over all other hooks, that pattern over all other hooks for drop shot. Just personal preference, but it works for me. Right, let's have a thought I felt something. You feel the air in the injector sometimes when you shoot, and one of those full of bubbles. So 9 out of 10 ain't bad. You're welcome, Dylan, you're welcome. Hey, someone else liked the video. Yeah, thank you. Right, where's my little tub of stuff and things? Oh man, should be over here. There it is, and then for the finesse fluke, I'd just like to give them a little bit of attention with some worm oil. It's basically a plasticizer. Just keeps them a little bit freer, so they don't get all bent up when I hang them up. And how good do they look? Those little flukes, little twin tail, pin tail, whatever you want to call them. Just fry imitation extraordinaire, absolutely fantastic. And that's how a 421 looks in that blue. Brilliant. The photographs, you can't get that on a photograph actually showing how it is. That's how it looks. It's absolutely fantastic on the craw. Right, let's get on to the gold. Should we do one more on the live? I think so. Been going an hour. I know YouTube won't like that. A lot of people will switch off if they're watching this later. But that's okay. Okay, it's out there, it's what we do. Oh yeah, gold. So, same again. Gonna need to give this a little whisk up. So, excuse the noise, it's gonna be a bit. There we go. I've already done it once today, but I just like to be sure that nothing separates, because that's what we're working with these days. Slightly bigger than the jugs, decanted into them from the big drum. That's a little flex. Why shouldn't I? Doing all right. Pushing on. Right, so we're not going to degas this one first. Are we going to degas this one first? I can't remember. No, because we might need to degas it afterwards once we've added the powder. And we're going to see what that is. Yeah, no worries, Sammy. They are good hooks. They are good hooks. I like the size 2 for the hundreds. I'll probably go down to a size 1 or a size 2. So I'll go down to a size 4 for the 75s. It's got a lot of hook. It's got a lot of hook point, especially for Xander. It really whacks into them nicely. Right, let's have a look at what we need for gold. Oh yeah, gold. Let's do it. Okay, so here's the Oh Yeah gold shelf. We need we need these, but I've already got a lot of the 75 fluke. So I think what we'll do with the gold is we'll just make some. So I've got 200 ml of plasticel going. I think we'll do some 75 fry, 50 fry. We'll probably do one more set of flukes. Gonna do some micro FFS because they are lovely in it. I've got 10 FFS, so we might go down that way. FFS flukes and fry. There we go. FFS flukes and fry. So if we get the two. Two bigger ones going. Might do a 3 shoot in that. Yeah, that's going to work. And then that leaves us those two and the bigger FFS for after. Yeah, you go, Steve. You go. You need to be somewhere else when Onyx wakes up. So take care, mate. Talk to you later. Right. Who's here? Who's watching? I see there's people watching. If you're watching, say hi. Say hi, introduce yourself. Customer, non-customer, say hi. Always good to say hello to new people. Unless you can't. Unless you might be doing something else and you're trying to hide away. And if it's really bad, you probably should be not watching me and calling the police. There you go. That scared 2 people off. Oh, hello. Right, I've got to try and work out who you guys are, because it's all coming up. Right, John, we know John because that's his name comes up straight away. Bald beard fish. That's Kev. I think that's Kev. Is that right? In search of perch. In search of perch. In search of perch. No. No, you got me there. You got me there. This is no. Sorry. But I think I've got bald beard fishing. There you go. Knew it. Yeah. That's it. Trying to work out people's names via their YouTube channels is difficult. It's not easy. It's not easy. So stick your alias up. You know, alias being your real name. How are you finding the Tuesday stream from the Lure Lab? How's it going so far? I know some of you have been popping in, popping out because it's a Wednesday afternoon, Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday afternoon's fishing time. We'll just be doing tomorrow if the weather's okay. I think Paul was telling me what the weather's going to be like, and I missed it. We'll see. Just do what we do. Just go out there, find out, fish to the conditions, whatever you find. So yeah, the Oh Yeah Gold is very similar to Oh yeah, blue. Exactly the same proportions of powder. So I'm going to need clean up my blue spoon. Same amount of glitter. Same amount of powder. Same amount of plasticel. Got a hitchhiker. There we go. That can go for 45 now, I think. That's it. Yeah, people have been saying that actually. It's I don't know. I'll have a look in settings and see if I need to change something. I had to change something in the Facebook. Or did I? No, I think that this is actually... Yeah, this is actually True Life. I think it's True Life, yeah. See? It might not be. I don't know. I'm not in the Masons. That's weird. Oh, well, Kev. I'm guessing in your job, the weather plays quite a big role in it. Being up and down trees. There we go, so that's almost there, another 30 seconds. If you're watching on Friday, then the little muffin top that we made by burning plastisol, the Pyrex dish did survive it. In fact, no, managed to get the burnt stuff. I think I might have thrown it straight away actually, because it's horrible. It's horrible. This needs something, doesn't it? This little spot here needs something. I do have a picture, courtesy of a very good friend. Nice perch line drawing, but because it's not temperature controlled in here, I don't want to mess things up by putting nice things up. So maybe if someone's got a vinyl cutter and they want to do a little bit up there, that would be good. Right, let's see, 330. It's pretty much cooked, but I like to, if you don't get right up to temperature, the stuff around the outside doesn't cure. We'll keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. Send you a signed photo. Yeah, we should have a photo wall. Although we just said, didn't we, that it doesn't really just be all curly photos, wouldn't it? No, the weather doesn't stop you fishing, but it stops you going up trees, and I can only say that. Salute you, sir. There we go. So this is what happened last time. We got a lot of. There we go. We're just nudging 349. Lots of air in it, but that's not so bad because we're probably going to need to degas it with this. If you missed it earlier with the powders, I like to do the two spoon method. And so if you've got the powder in at first, it's good, you can whisk it, but then you're going to cook the powder at the same time, and some of these powders don't like being cooked. So adding them to hot plastic is okay, but actually cooking them in at the same time as hot plastic, they don't like it. So it's a slower process because you basically need to get the lumps to stay as a powder. Could get a digital photo frame. Don't know how that would work with the flickering lights. I've got to go LED with this one above here. Should be okay if I can change the frequency. I've got a spare monitor from when the other half needed 3. Why do you need 3 monitors? I don't know. But one of her jobs, she has to take over the world every now and again. Not now, that's why it's spare. So that might be good. Stick a monitor up there and have some of your guys' captures on the back. Magnet stirrer, I shall Google. I shall Google. Never heard of it, to be honest. Right, there we go. And clean. So there's the gold as it is. More noticeable without the black already added to it. But this is the one where, it's actually it looks thick like that, like a thick gold, but once you actually get it up the sides, so up the sides tells you what it's going to be like, and you can see up the sides it's pretty clear, and that's it as it comes out. So I'll give that a little bit of a degas. Yeah, there we go. So I think once we've done this one, this will be the end of the live stream, because I've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colours left to 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5 colours left to do after this. Like I say, I don't actually need anything in this colour, but it would be good to get a little bit of stock up and running. Whiskey 11, hi. See, that's gone all military. It might be W11, might be V11. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for popping along. Let us know who you are, or not. It's fine. It's just saying it's weird on YouTube because you're trying to work out people's names, and there you go. Then that's how you say it. Whiskey 11 or W11. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's strange to try to work out who's who all over the place, but there you go. So just for you, you just turned up, here we are, making lures, making orders. This latest colour is oh yeah, gold. I'm just going to get the other plastic, just brilliant. Just going to get the air out of that one that we put in. And then we're going to add the leftovers from the day before. Bit of fire, never hurt anyone. some people. And cook this up, and then shoot it to make some stock. So that's how gold comes out, nice, shimmery. Yeah. Lure World, let me have a look. Let me see if it is, I think I made some, and then it went out straight away. Let me check the cupboard. Let me check the fermenting cupboard. And we shall see. Let me see if I've got any. Behold, Lure World. There you go, let me see. Looks like it's okay. It's what we do here, it's what we do. Absolute crazy things. So I'll put a little bit of that on there, rolled it up, and just see if it's doing what it should be doing. It feels like it because that has now gone. It feels like, oh yeah, it's gone. It's been eaten away. It's now got a life of its own. See. Not nice stuff, don't mistake it for eyedroppers. Yeah, there we go. Yes, we'll make some micro FFS and we'll make some fluke, fry, fluke and fry, just to have a bit of stock. Just to get it all going. Just to get it all going. And then that'll be it for the live stream for Tuesday, which I am enjoying these live streams. I'm enjoying them. And at this stage as well, I'm hoping that once I get a system with stock and everything else, it is going to be this sort of a chilled out working routine, just getting up there. Yeah, I'll have a look, mate, and see how this Lure World is doing. It's solventy. Just let it do its thing. Yeah, cool beans. Gotta love it. Gotta love social media. Gotta love YouTube on a Tuesday afternoon. So for everyone else that doesn't want me to sing songs, anything else? The lives we live. How am I fishing tomorrow? I think I'm going to be. I've done a lot on the micro FFS recently on a Texas, and it's been fantastic. It's been superb. Yeah, no worries, Sammy. So I'm thinking about doing a little bit of mojo, but also seeing how a little bit of foam pops up the lures. So that's what I might do tomorrow, and that'll be over on Facebook. So we'll go back to Facebook, which is the home, really, and yeah, I'll hopefully get out around midday. I'll get the orders shipped out and go that way. So that's good. That's the plan. Don't know what the weather's going to be tomorrow. I've already soaked the phone once. I don't really want to keep doing that. It's never a good look. Not for the week after, anyway. Hopefully see you there, John. Hopefully see you there. Right, we're almost there with this. As you can see, nice gold. But once we shoot it, you can see there. So from the thick gold in there to what the lures are actually going to look like, it's a bit of a leap of faith. But we'll get there. We'll get there. It's what we do. Take a waterproof. Yeah. I might end up making a little rain hood for the phone. See if that works. And if it doesn't, I'll just go fishing and enjoy it. Yeah, the last time I went out, I got absolutely soaked, and I had the phone in my pocket, and it just got waterlogged from that. And in the end, I had to smash the lenses on the back of the camera, let the water out of them, because that's where the condensation. The phone itself was okay. It was the condensation in the lenses wasn't letting the camera do its stuff, and that's when I had to take like 150 odd photographs of lures. It's not the best time to do it. And also the live streams. I need this phone is actually really fundamental to the live streams as it is. And I know everyone loves live streams. Yeah, who's out fishing this week? Anyone? I know Sammy is. Sammy's trying to get someone a PB, which, knowing Sammy, is a definite possibility. Definite possibility. Love that. Ziploc bag. Yeah, it's just the sound. It's the sound. It's trying to work out a way to keep the camera going. If it was just taking the phone out with me to photograph fish, easy. Just stick it in your pocket, stick it in the waterproof bag, job done. But it's on a tripod in the middle of nowhere. Bit weird, but I used to use condoms to watertight camera gear, shooting motocross. It works and looks a bit creepy. It's a bit creepy. I mean, you've seen where I'll be fishing. You might not want to go down that route. People might be thinking I'm plugging a phone. Yeah, I do have some bespoke waterproof phone bags, but it's that it's the sound. It's the sound. You never know. Anyway, that's not shooting lures. We'll deal with it tomorrow when we need to. It also gives me something to design and 3D print, which we all know is awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, like I said, when it's it wasn't anything. I didn't get soaked. Just my clothing was so wet that it stayed in that damp environment for far too long. So the phone didn't take a tumble. Alright, let's get this done. Okay. Yeah. I like to shoot the larger fry slightly slower and cooler, so I always try and do those towards the end of a shoot, because the way the moulds are made is that they do have gaps in the mould. Right, let's get this triple clamp on to vent the tails out. The mould designer decided to make some vents to atmosphere, so I'm actually losing plastic as I shoot because it's got a free flow, and they have to wait for it to cool down to set up to then block off those vents. Bit of a pain. I will reheat this and do the 50 fluke, because I think that would be good to have up on the wall as spares, and I'll get 20 out of that shot. So definitely worth doing while I've got the gear to hand. Definitely worth doing. And I'll cook this, heat it up. Mate, I'm hoping the cow pie does the job. I mean, location wise, I think that's your biggest thing. The actual fishing and the lures in the bag. It's just the location. I may pop down and see you on Friday. I don't want to say I will, just in case I don't. Actually, I've got family popping up, so maybe I won't be. But if I can, I'll pop out and see you. Cleaned out? No, nothing. Absolutely nothing. The plastic sets up and it demolds from everything. So there's actually zero clean down. There we go, that's the gold finesse fry. It's just a lovely. Sammy, if I can make it, I shall pop down and say hello, mate. Yeah, so do that. And reusable, yeah, as long as it's as long as you're careful with it, you can reuse the plastic, you can remelt it, and it's done. You can't remelt, obviously, if it's dual colours, or you'll get a mix of those colours when you remelt it. There you go. It's a beautiful colour. It's a beautiful colour. And I'm actually embracing making these more now that I've got these colours to make them in, because they're just nice. Yeah, I did. I've got in touch with the recycling place to say, can you recycle this? But they said as soon as you put glitter in it, it's difficult to recycle. But going down to these single colours all day long. That. It's quite a lot there, so I might do. If I do more quarterly ones, 40. It's strange, these colours, that they work so well in creatures, but it's not in people's minds that they are creature bait colours. It's frustrating, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do about that. If it's nice clear water conditions tomorrow, then I might go out and do some creatures in these colours, just to set the scene, as it were. That's going to get lifted with that. So I can put that on that and then shoot. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds like a plan. And as a floating finesse stick, this is these colours. Well, I'll show you. They're just awesome. So there you go, that's the Oh Yeah Gold in the Micro FFS. Just gets bit, but not get bit. Putting the 2 more zaps in the microwave. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I'm going to do these and get on with it. And yeah, it does. It's the blue, the silver, and the gold just match fry and everything else. So there we go. Do it. I will be available on the live stream tomorrow. So if you are ever in the area and you want to pop down and have a fish while I'm fishing on the live stream, do it absolutely 100%. Right, so that's the end of this live stream. So thank you so much for everyone that's turned up. Thank you everyone that's said I like it and given a good old thumbs up, because YouTube likes that sort of stuff apparently. And I'll see you tomorrow. So take care, tight lines, ta-da.